last night.
Yeah, and you know what we did? The real leadership on our pitching staff, was so exciting today. When you look at what Trevor did in the second game, and what Ross did in the first game, those guys just said, "Hey, I'm going to put you guys on my back. Watch this. I'm going to attack this thing for you." And you could just sense, when you're an infielder and you got a guy on the mound like Ross who's going to get you 19 ground ball outs in the first game, you're excited because you're in the ball game. You know the ball's coming your way, and that's exactly what happened. Matthew Breton was one of those guys who put on the left side. We knew he was going to get a ton of ground balls. He converted some double plays. He got 2 really big hits for us. I thought he was a key for us, and certainly what Lingo did and at the end of the game, and certainly what Jonathan did. You talking about a guy who comes in with a 2-2 count on a right-handed hitter and throws 2 breaking balls basically where he wants to. You just can't say enough about those guys. We experimented a lot in the first month of the season, and what it really comes down to is this: we got to put the ball in the hands of the guys who got us to Omaha a year ago, and that's what this whole day was about, or those guys, and just so excited about what they did. I think the biggest benefit is you got a whole lot of young arms over here watching that happen and say, "Oh yeah, that's how they went on a run. That's how they got to Omaha. That's how they got close to a national championship." Is that type of pitching performance, and it's fun to watch when those guys can control the game in that manner.
Pretty safe to say that Ross kind of earned a spot in that weekend rotation for next weekend, too.
Yeah, I thought it was a huge luxury to have him in our bullpen, and that's why we just hesitated. And people are saying, why'd you wait so long? And I know Coach Thompson's been, talking about making that move for a while, but that was what our pre-conference was all about, is seeing if we could still afford that luxury. But Ross has a chance to have 10 starts in the Southeastern Conference, so I don't think it's too late. I think we found out a lot about ourselves and where we need to go from here.
You've been around this league for a long time. You know how tough it is to go on the road and win any series, and you were able to do that today with a doubleheader win.
Especially against a club that had won 10 in a row. I think after they beat us last night, they had won 11 in a row. So you come in here in a doubleheader and win 2 against a team that won 11 in a row. I don't care what the personnel is. I don't care who you've been playing. You win 11 in a row, you're a dadgum good ball club, and Georgia is. And Scott Strickland, Scott Strickland has done a great job with his program, and they're going to be good. They're going to make some noise in the Southeastern Conference this year, you can tell.
No midweek game this week. You get a chance to actually get these guys back on the practice field and work with them for an extended amount of time.
Yeah, and I think it really helps us, especially Preston Brown. If we'd have played tomorrow, we'd have really seriously considered putting Preston out there. But that would have been a short rest week for him, and to give him some rest and to get him back a week from now. He's another guy we're considering to go on the weekends because he's done so well in the midweek. So, I think a week of academics and a week in the weight room and a week of practice gets us right back where we need to be.
I think so.